it's a me, Super Mario, Super Marcus, mamma mia, he's number one. See you in the games.
Yeah. What's up, people? Marjack79 here. We are here today to talk about the super question going on right now in Nintendo. Is the Ganondorf, the Gerudo Thief, the Gerudo King, is he in the sequel to The Legend of Zelda, the Breath of the Wild 2? I think clearly by this picture indicator right here, I mean, you can see the long red flowing hair at the bottom there, the yellow glowing eyes. He's kind of got some fangs going on there, like he's ready to transform. He's got the jewelry, man, at the top right corner there. I really think it's him, man. I personally believe if it's not him, then it might very well be Yugi from The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between the Worlds 2. So, because I feel like she more kind of had that long red flowing hair, with at least with the locks, because if you kind of see it from the bottom there, you kind of see that he's got some locks going on right here too. So we'll get back to that picture in just a second here. But yeah, man, I think just for a number of different reasons that is definitely Ganondorf in the picture there. I mean, I think number one, just from a business aspect for Nintendo, Ganondorf is always going to be a major selling point for a Legend of Zelda game. So I mean, even though just with the name Zelda itself, it's going to sell regardless, just knowing that the final boss could potentially be Ganondorf, I think that just that alone is going to draw more people into wanting to play the game. Because I mean, he's the age-old. I feel like Ganondorf himself is even more popular than Ganon. I mean, he has a backstory, or at least a better backstory, more fleshed out character arcs, and he's got a sword. He's got a sword, man. Come on. So now we get back to the picture here with he's got some red glowing eyes here. I mean, personally, it looks just like him. I mean, it either has to be Ganondorf or Yuji. I mean, I feel like that's the only two characters that it could possibly be, unless they wanted to introduce a new Gerudo into the legend. Now, I mean, that could be it too, because you know Nintendo likes to play games from time to time, and they could be wanting to throw us off a little bit, and they might just introduce a new character into the arc. I think that would be cool too, man. Maybe, I don't know. but yeah, man, if I had to take an educated guess, that is definitely the Gerudo Thief Ganondorf in a zombified form. Because I'm gonna reach deep here. You know, if you've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which if you're watching this video, I'm sure you have. If you go to Impa's house, and when you're there, she tells you the story of the legend of the 100 years that took place after Link got hurt and before he woke up. And she also tells the legend of when the Guardians were made, and the story of them, of the prior hero and the prior Zelda sealing up the darkness beneath the castle. Now, if you take a look at the picture, while Impa is telling the story, you can see there's a there's a knight standing there with a sword right next to the darkness or whatever. There's a knight standing there that has red flowing hair and has greenish, grayish armor. And like I said, he's got a sword. Now I'm starting to believe that this knight was probably Ganondorf. And so I think that would be a really interesting change of pace to have Ganondorf maybe start out as a hero, and when he was trying to accept the malice and the darkness into him, it probably turned him into that mummified zombie. Perhaps this Zelda chose wrong when she was trying to find the hero. So, and I think that was the outcome of them trying to seal the darkness away within that specific, time period. So then I think now with the destruction of Calamity Ganon, the malice is now destroyed. So the mummified body that we see in the trailer is going to be freed, and he is going to take the form of Ganondorf, or the form of the knight that used to be before all the malice got into his being or whatever. So, and I think if that's the route that they go, I think that's going to be brilliant, man. I'm really intrigued to play that game. We're very interested in the new kind of story elements and different kind of new attacks and puzzles, and hopefully full-fledged dungeons we're going to be able to tackle in this new The Legend of Zelda. I think that would probably be my most wanted change, is I hope that they include full-fledged dungeons in this Zelda. I mean, just take a lot of the shrine challenges and whatnot and just combine them into one building and just do it that way. Even though, man, I absolutely love the Breath of the Wild system and the 120 shrines, but you know, I wouldn't mind seeing some big full-fledged dungeons again as well. You know, I really love that old school aspect of the old school Zeldas. But I think the other major part of the story that I'm really hoping for this time, man, I think this is the new game that they should really incorporate a co-op where two players one can take control of Link and one can take control of Zelda. I think this is the perfect opportunity for them to do that within this game. I think with all the previous games from Mario that we've seen, I think this is a really good opportunity to expand the Zelda world even more and bring co-op into the legend. So, and I mean, I would love to be able to take control of the full power of Zelda's magical capabilities. I think that would be amazing and so much fun to explore, and just a change of pace too. Because I mean, Zelda has been kidnapped or hurt or whatever in pretty much every 3D Zelda game. It would really be a cool change of pace to really get to play as her and experience her story from the point of the player. I think that would be a really good idea, especially with how society is today, man, with all the new female protagonists. I think it's really time for Zelda to find her own and this new adventure. Yeah, definitely, man. I think that would probably be my biggest want for this new game, is to be able to play and explore Hyrule as Zelda. Absolutely. Alright, man, so with that, I mean, obviously it's no telling when this game is going to get re-released. I'm personally guessing 2021-ish, but I mean, we could see it as early as 2020, hopefully, but I think we're quite still a ways off, so I guess we will see. So with that, I think we will end our discussion of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and hit that like button. And you know what we do on this channel. If this video reaches 100 likes, then I will do a Legend of Zelda giveaway. Most likely a sealed toy. So yeah, man, if you're a fan of Zelda, definitely like the video and be subscribed to youtube.com/bartek79. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for your chance at a free giveaway of some Zelda merch. And as always, man, thank you everybody for watching and your support and supporting the dream of this channel of all geek-related information. Alright, man, I will see everybody on the next video. Until then, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.